My father paid my wife to date me. I found out after we built a family. I never thought an ordinary sentence could destroy my entire sense of reality. There was no argument, no shouting, no dramatic confession, just a careless comment said at the wrong moment that revealed a truth I never knew existed. I have been married for over 10 years. We have children, a house, a routine that most people would call stable. From the outside, my life looks complete. For a long time, I believed it was. I thought my wife and I met naturally, that we connected, that we chose each other, that our relationship grew from something real. I never imagined someone else had interfered from the very beginning, especially not my own father. When I met my wife, she was going through a difficult time. Financial problems, uncertainty about her future. I, on the other hand, was never confident socially. Relationships had always been hard for me. I knew my father worried about that. He often said he just wanted me to be happy. At the time, I believed him. Our relationship moved quickly, but it felt genuine. She showed interest in me. She was patient, understanding. She didn't judge my insecurities. For the first time, I felt chosen. My father seemed unusually pleased. He invited us to dinner often, helped us financially without being asked, made comments about the future earlier than expected. I thought he was just happy to see me with someone. Now I know he was watching his plan work. Looking back, there were signs, moments that didn't make sense. The way money appeared when we needed it. The way my father insisted on paying for things. The glances they exchanged that I ignored because the idea itself was unthinkable. Years passed. We married. We had children. We built a life. Then one night, during a trivial disagreement, she said something without thinking. At least I don't take money anymore, just to be here. The room went silent. I asked her to repeat it. She froze. Her face told me everything before her words could. I didn't react right away. Shock came before anger. Confusion before pain. She tried to correct herself, said she had worded it wrong, blamed stress. But truth has a way of announcing itself. I asked her what she meant. She cried. Not loudly. Not suddenly. It was the kind of crying that had been waiting a long time. Then she told me the truth. My father paid me at the beginning. Hearing those words felt unreal. She explained that when we first met, my father knew she was struggling financially. He also knew I was insecure, lonely, and inexperienced in relationships. He approached her with what he called a temporary arrangement. He paid her to date me, to spend time with me, to give me a chance. There was no contract, no paperwork, just money given discreetly as help as long as she kept seeing me. From the outside, everything looked normal. I asked how long it lasted. She said only the first few months. Then she told me something that shattered me. I fell in love with you. She claimed that once her feelings became real, she stopped accepting the money. She told my father she didn't need it anymore. She said everything after that was genuine. I wanted to believe her, but doubt spreads quickly. Every early memory suddenly felt corrupted. Every smile, every kind gesture, every moment from the beginning replayed in my mind with one unbearable question. How many of those moments were real? And how many were bought? I asked her if she ever planned to tell me. She said she was afraid. That once we got serious, once we married, once we had children, the truth became too dangerous to reveal. I was trying to process all of that when another realization hit me. There was still one person I hadn't faced. My father. I didn't sleep that night. Not because of anger, but because my entire past was being rewritten in my head. I questioned how many choices in my life had actually been mine. The next morning, I called my father and asked to meet. I didn't explain why. Why I confronted him, he didn't deny it. That hurt the most. He sighed and said, I did it for you. He told me he had always seen me as lonely, that he feared I would never find someone on my own. When he met my wife and learned about her financial problems, he convinced himself he was helping both of us. It was only meant to get things started, he said. He called it support, a push, something harmless. I asked him if he ever thought about what I would feel if I found out. He admitted he believed I never would. That was the moment I understood something clearly. Good intentions don't justify taking someone's ability to choose. I went home emotionally exhausted. My wife and I talked for hours. We argued. We cried. We sat in silence. She insisted that the love we built after was real, that our children were real, that our life mattered. I didn't doubt that she loved me now. What I doubted was the foundation of everything we built. If money hadn't been involved, would any of this exist? I didn't make an immediate decision, but I did create distance between my father and me, between my wife and me. I needed space to rediscover who I was without manipulation. Today, we are still married, but not the same. There is love, yes, but also a wound that hasn't closed. My father apologized. My wife apologized. But forgiveness doesn't erase the past. Sometimes it only teaches you how to live with it. I still ask myself if I made the right choice by staying, or if I should have left the moment I learned the truth. Because loving someone who truly loves you, but who started dating you because they were paid, is a weight not everyone can carry. And now I ask you honestly, what would you have done in my place?
I bet you can't hit the follow button and the heart before the video ends in 3, 2, 1.